Hey, this is Boat Doctor down here in this alumiweld intruder, 150, 105 Jet Honda. This is a test out. The guys have been taking it out and it won't get up on plane, but I think I know what the issue is. This got the double cable bucket and then gear for neutral, reverse, so on. A lot of times they don't hook that up. They just take the cable off and they just put it forward, or neutral, I mean. So then the only thing you're operating is the bucket, forward or reverse. But this has a dual cable, so that's meant it's hooked up to the slide, the forward, reverse, neutral slide. And so I went to start it this morning and it would not start. So that's telling me either a fuse popped or wasn't going into neutral. So Jeremiah pulled the cowling for me and he looked down and there it was. The old slide was popped off. So what it was doing, it was stuck. It wasn't spinning the drive shaft. So what could have happened on that could have been the issue almost all the time, because normally you have to put it, like say, into that neutral position with a single cable. Double cable, you'd have to have it go in and out. And what it could have did on that slide, there's a little, it's just a pop down. It could have popped up and slid. So they didn't think about looking there because it looked like it was hooked up. But I think that could be the issue. We're gonna find out here if that is the issue. Notice I had my battery charger and stuff out here. Now here's a good way to check. I got this thing tied off. You should always tie off a jet. Fire it up, make sure it's trimmed all the way down. Now this is how I can tell if I'm gonna have power or not, because I'll see how it just took off instantly. And there again, I'm going to give it a little gas and forward. So it's, if I can have this thing move with just a little bit of gas, that means it's not blowing out of the water. So we'll find out. So what we're going to do is unhook this bad boy, and this is a good example of taking it out here, a good test, because we got some swells kicking, the wind kicking out of the northeast. So that means it's actually, if northeast, the swells are coming out of the northwest. So that means it's heading this way, but pushing me in. So I'd undo the front one first, because the wind's gonna keep me into the dock. Notice how I can just sit there like that and I don't have to worry about the boat taking off. Bring that in. Now some people have a problem like doing this, but I just hard turn it. Give it some gas, just enough. Don't give it a lot of throttle, just kind of work it easy. Work it easy, give it some more. Keep that front end away from that dock. Then spin it as you can. Put it neutral. One-handed, huh? Yeah, this is gonna work. I can feel it. So, if I just hammer it out of the hole and it hits that rev, like it tacks it out, just bring it down to 5,000. I could drop it a hole, but it runs too good right now. So I would probably, unless you got a lot of weight up front. If you do, then you could drop it a hole. But see right here in this wind, going against this stuff, I'm not blowing out. You see how the RPMs are about 3,000? Now I'm just going to slowly bring it up. Now this thing, if it was cavitating, that would have blew out right there at this speed. So I'm going to give it a little bit more gas. See how I'm just under 5,000? Right there, and this thing's taking off. Now you can give it throttle, and it won't blow out. And this is against it. So that's pretty damn good, you see? Now, you want to make sure it's trimmed all the way down, but it is working. I think that's what it was, is where he was having the issue. Yeah, see northwest swells. Now, if I just hit this thing, like this, just hit it, you will see this tack. See how it's revving up? Don't do that. Just go up to about 5,000. See how it climbs, then give it gas. the swells. But see, here's the thing right here, I can hit it, no cavitation. So I'm almost sure that's what probably happened, because if he was happy the way this boat was before and it just started doing that, that makes me think it's that clip that was on the forward neutral reverse slide. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Now this is where they normally will blow out, because I'm going to be going with the wind and the current, and that means your front end lift goes down, then you can blow out. So I'm just going to go take it at this speed right here. Now I'm going to hit it. I'm watching that tack. I don't let it go beyond 6,000. Then you just hammer it. Yeah, now we're scooped. Now I can trim it up. There you go. Speed over ground. 35, 36. So we're good to go. And see, same thing here. I'm going to trim it down. I'm going to go this way while I'm still on top. And again, if this doesn't work for you, it could be dropped one more hole down. But I think it's fine. Because right there, see how I hit it? It's going. You don't want them too deep, because that's why you got a jet. Boy, that wind is blowing. You can see how it wanted to take that front end over. All right, she runs good. Boat Doctor out.